What's up, guys? This is Z Shit, and I'm going to be throwing a ton of information at you guys, so just bear with me. Okay, so a few months ago I actually did a video about my version of the zombie storyline where I said that Derice was the first map. Derice is the first map in the storyline. It was the first map that happened. A lot of people are like, dude, you're just an idiot. Knock was the first map. Okay, well, if you go into the Derice screen where it has the description of Derice, it actually says, this is where it all began. I mean, how much clearer do you want them to make it? This is where it all began. It began in Derice. Okay, so then we go over to Buried, and on the one of the names for Buried is Resolution 1295, 1295. A lot of people are curious about this. If you think back to Mob of the Dead, we had these long numbers that we had to decipher so that we could get the code out of them, learn what they mean. Well, if you actually take the 1 and add it to the 2, and then you take those and you put them between the 9 and the 5, it's 935. So that's like group 935, which is Derice. Derice's number, you know, the main signature of Derice was group 935. So that's just, you know, another hint to Derice. Okay, so then you go on to the Buried loading screen, and in the top right corner of the loading screen there's a little tear. We all know that by this time that this is a clue to what our next zombie map is going to be. The thing is, it looks like the Derice loading screen. You know, not exactly, not dead on, but it has the Derice symbol 935, and it's blue, and you know, it looks pretty much like the Derice loading screen in my opinion. Also, if you go into Derice, there's a little sign on the wall that says return through ether. Well, when you do the Buried Easter egg, the Maxis side, Maxis actually says, now I control the ether energy, and I can open up the gates to Agartha. So does this literally mean that we are going to be returning to Derice through the ether? Through this ether energy, we're going to be returning to Derice. I don't know. Again, just some theories. Now, what's really interesting is we all know by this time that Play the Game has an inside scoop. They know someone on the inside. They know someone that works at Treyarch. They get a lot of inside scoops. Well, just recently they did a video about Derice and these steps in Derice that lead up to the teleporter, and the guy basically says, you know, these steps are very important. If you guys can see the entire picture, then you will know what the next map is. Basically, that's just the gist of it. So, you know, again, they're pointing to Derice. And then finally, going back to the description of Derice in this screen, it says, is this where it ends? Is this where it all ends? I mean, so it's basically saying this is where it all began. Is this where it will end? I mean, is it? Is this where we're going to end? Are they going to rehash Derice, or is Derice going to be kind of just a smaller part of the map? Or, you know, could we possibly start out in Derice and then teleport to Agartha or something like that? I don't know, but right now we just have all these clues popping out to us that are pointing to Derice. It's showing Derice. I don't know why. We haven't put it all together, but we have a lot of clues right now, and we're going to keep looking for them. So we'll keep you guys updated, and thanks for watching. I'm Z, and I'm out.
And I can do anything with no permission. I have it all under my command because I can guide a missile by